doing? Happy Thursday. I think today is the 13th of August 2020. How are you all doing out there? I'm not going to keep you long. This is what my new series is going to be called, The Mind of Nicole Tyler. And so I want you all to get into it. Okay, I said it. Just get into it. I'm just gonna just bring you a little update from what happened last night. If you all who really love me, the Hearts and Roses, Car Chronicles, Nicole Tyler, get into it. I said it, sexy clean. Then you all, a lot of you all out there, keep up with what's going on my channel, so you all see me posting from time to time little bits of news clippings or some type of education, some type of history, and I will post that on my community feed. So I thought it was interesting that I had ran across a couple of pictures from some of the slaves of Belgium slave trade, and how the slave master was cutting off their limbs if they did not bring in the adequate amount of rubber, and he was cutting off their limbs. They were saving their hands. They actually, I think I saw a picture of Belgium, and they had kept all of the slaves hands, their limbs, their hands, and they were selling it as chocolate. They had it chocolate covered hands, celebrating cutting off children's hands because they were not able to bring in the amount of rubber that the slave master wanted, so he cut his hands off. So I thought that was something interesting, so I posted it on my community feed just to let people know that, you know, a lot of people do know, but a lot of people are still waking up and they don't understand how drastic the slave and detrimental and horrific this crime was against our people all around the world. So I saw that, and I posted it on my community feed last night. And so also I was researching Deshaun Jackson, and I researched that actual quote that he allegedly got in trouble for because he posted it, and a lot of the Jewish community came out against him, or was saying that, you know, and a lot, I can't think of the commentator that's a Jewish. His name is Max, and he came out. He was talking to Stephen A. Jackson, and he was saying all these things that if he is saying that he is the children of Israel and we need to see the truth. And what is he talking about, this anti-Semitism and all of these things that he was saying, because Deshaun Jackson exercised his right to post what he wanted to post on his Instagram or Twitter or whatever, you know. So I mean, we're supposed to have freedom of speech and all these things and these liberties, especially us, because we fought in all the wars here, and we are the people who built this country. But I'm gonna go into that on another video. But you would think that these liberties would definitely be afforded our people, and as you can see, when our people come out to tell our truth, to tell a truth to our people, not everybody is the chosen people. What we tend to get is silence. Okay, and so I posted that when I saw it to be interesting, because really it's not nothing new to me what Hitler allegedly said, or if it's a lie that Hitler said, you know, this is what the Jewish people are saying, that it's a lie. I had already heard that probably when I was like 30 or something, and I had already heard that, but because I was in the world, you know, I've always been a spiritual person. I've always been a person who read different Bibles and different books and different things like that. But because it was not time for the ancestors or the Most High, the Creator, to open up my mind to put these things to put these things together for me. I saw it. I didn't understand it. I saw it. I was like, what they have to do with us, and what are they talking about? You know, I was one of those people like 15, 18 years ago. I was just like a whole lot of people. When information would be coming to me, I did not understand. I was a younger woman. I was raising 2 kids. I was going to school. I was working. I was just out there doing it. I was younger, cuter. You know, I was just living life because I did not know any better. Okay, so when I saw that quote years ago, it just did not resonate. I didn't understand it. Okay, so to bring it back up until last night, so I went ahead on and researched the quote. So I said, yeah, I said I've heard this. It wasn't nothing new. So I posted it on my platform on community feed. Now, if you all know Jason, he has a new, I guess he has 2 pages now. I don't know. I guess people have been coming after him for his racist rhetoric and coming after people's jobs. And he's got some of the YouTube content creators saying they want to do things to him. They're showing weapons and things like that on their YouTube channels against him. He has a whole lot of people who are against him. He also had, I can't think of who it was, allegedly it was Sir King, came out against him on Instagram. They said it was the wrench. I don't know. It's between Sir King and the wrench. This is what I heard. And they posted a whole lot of different excerpts from Jason's channel. I guess when he was the YouTube Justice Department, he's had different names. And they posted all these racist antics, rhetorics that and all kinds of things that he was posting that he was posting on YouTube against us, but they put it all together and posted it on Instagram against him, and was saying that they need for him to for people to know who knows this man, how he is just racist against a lot of people, and how he's going after their jobs. And they were saying all these kinds of things and coming after his clients. I think Jason sells jewelry, and they was saying on Instagram, this wrench or this Sir King, I don't know who it was really. These are the names that came to me, that they were saying that they need to get this out to his clients. Now, okay, so basically I'm just telling you that this man has a whole lot of controversy surrounding him based on his behaviors here in the YouTube streets. Now, and it goes beyond that, but I'm not gonna get into all of that. Okay, so he saw the post that I posted up, and he was saying something like, why are you propagating these lies and things like that? So I was saying, well, what is the lie? Which I really could not get a direct answer from him. What is the lie? Well, these lies are what got so many millions of people killed. And I'm thinking, yeah, I agree with that, because lies is what got my people killed over and over and over again all around the world. They got us killed, got us mutilated, got our children taken away from us, and also got us sold around the world for slavery, in which it ended up with, like I said, kids getting arms chopped off, people getting the legs chopped off, people being used as alligator bait, using women using women to breastfeed the Europeans' children, buck breaking our people, getting us to breed with our own people, just like Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland is one of the states, they call it an incest state, where you had a whole lot of mothers sleeping with their children, and they would cover up their eyes and blindfold their eyes and make them have sex with their mothers or their sons or incestuous family members, because they wanted to breed these big black slaves. Okay, so they can continue on all of this cotton transportation all across the world, and tobacco and all these things that our people were doing here in America. Okay, so I didn't really, I'm like, where is the lie? In the quote, it said that the children of Israel here in America, we are the Negroes, which is a Spanish term, because we were there, we were in Spain, we were in Europe at that particular time for like 800 years. And it said that we are the real children of Israel. We are the children of Israel. And I was thinking, what is the lie about that? It also, in this same excerpt, same quote, it said something about these Jewish people world domination. And I was thinking, well, I can see that because we have a whole lot of Jewish people who owns a lot of the banks. They own a lot of, they own media, they own entertainment, they own Google, they own YouTube, they own all of these things that you can't, you're not a, they, and they censor you. You're not able to say a lot of things out of your mouth. They will censor you and all these kinds of things. So I was just saying, okay, to me that's world domination when you have a major bank in each country on each continent where it all the money belonged to one set of people, which are the Jewish people. Now Jason and I had a conversation, and he said that that was not true. Okay, so that means that I would really have to go back and do some more homework, because in my understanding is that these people do own a lot of banks. They own the World Bank here in America. We borrow from them. You know, they, like I said, also they finance wars, the World War I, the World War II. Both of these wars were because of them. You know, they financed their own wars. I said it so that they could get all of this sympathy, and so that they could take over a whole land and say that this is their land, they're the real people, and they're persecuted all around the world, which none of these things are true, and which it has worked out for them. It's something that has been in the works since 1917, and it came to fruition in 1948. Okay, and those are facts, and you can go and Google those things. But you know, we had this conversation last night, and one of the, I'm not going to be here long, but one of the things that he was saying is that, you know, I'm anti-Semitic. Now, if I'm telling you that I am a Jew, because that's what I said to him, if I am a Jew and we are the real children of Israel, how can I be anti-Semitic against my own self? And see, if you go back and see what has been going on since this whole $1 billion weaponized lie against our people. These people have been in cahoots against our people since maybe what 1200 to 12th 11th century, since 323 AD. These people has been against our people so many thousands of years. Okay, they do not want the truth to come out. Okay, they have spent billions of dollars to keep us in the dark. Okay, and our people are waking up now. So I'm saying to him, where's the lie? You know, I can't be anti-Semitic. I have nothing against these people. These people actually have something against me. See, that's the thing. A person like me who come from a descendants of slavery, come from a descendants of always having to give up my land, or if I don't, you're gonna kill me, you're gonna persecute me. I can't worship the way I want to worship. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna sell my kids. You're gonna throw me overboard, and so sharks can eat me. Eat my flesh. You put me in a doggone boat. You put my ancestors in a doggone boat. 200 and 300 black people urinating on themselves, defecating on themselves, throwing up on themselves, and we're coming across the seas. We're coming off. You're doing this all around the world to a people, and then you tell me that I'm supposed to hate myself. I'm a damn Jew myself. Okay. I'm that myself. My lineage goes back there. You can do my blood and all of our blood, and it's just lies. Or they just been telling us all these lies. But you telling me that I supposed to hate the richest, some of the richest people in the world, who supposed to be the real people. Who you telling me that these people are oppressed? Now tell me, because we know all about the Holocaust, and I've watched all those videos because I was forced to watch those videos about those people, those atrocities that happened to them during that time when Hitler and his regime did those to those people and our people. Because he just did not do that. See, our people was amongst that. See, our people are always amongst people getting persecuted. But see, what happens is they want to tell us to negate anything that happens to us, and we have to reverence everything that happens to them. When we right along with you getting persecuted at that one time, because we've been persecuted so many times. It's just a shame of our history. Thank goodness that we do have a Most High, a Creator who created us and said, guess what? I'm going to wake all of y'all up, and it's going to be some changes. It's going to be some changes for what all these atrocities that has happened to a people. Okay, get into it. Y'all got to excuse my voice is going in and out. Y'all know I get excited. But what I don't like, and I did not like, is that he could, this is something that they go around telling people, oh, you're saying bad things about who? About who? Because when I look around, all I see is what has been done to a people, even down to our people being called hoes and not liking their features, and the men not being in the home, and the men are turning towards other men. The men not wanting to worship, the men not wanting to be fathers. All of that is by design. We was never a people like that. We was never a barbaric people like that, what you see out here today. And so that's why I'm always saying that, our people are sick. Our people were never like that. This is by design by our people who hate your guts. Now, it is written in the Bible that God hates Esau. Now, you have people out here who always, God is love, Jesus is love. But God hates Esau. So God hates Edom. The Edomites, the world has been given unto the hands of the wicked Edomites. So you will have to, people who are Bible thumpers and people who have gone to Bible studies over time and who have read all different, the Tanakh, the Torah, the Bible, all of these in other books too as well. I can't even think of the book from the Islam. I can't think of their books. But if you've read all of these books, you would know that the world has not been the same since these people started running the doggone world. The world has not been the same. There is oppressed people all over, people whose land is getting stolen away. People are forced into all these labor camps and making them do cheap labor, getting paid 2 cents a day and all this weird stuff, and taking over the land's resources and not repaying the people of the land. The people are born from that land. The people's dust, when they go back there, their bodies goes back into their land. That goes back into that land. They are from that land. But you got these people who are power hungry and don't care about spirituality, don't care about the Most High. They lie to you and say they do care, but they don't, because if you care, you wouldn't have to steal from people and lie to people and manipulate people. That is not no love that these people who have given you Catholicism and Christian and Protestants and Jehovah's Witness and all of these things, they come from us. Okay? It originally did, but it was transformed to be something else that is of some type of wicked diabolical religion, means to bind a people who have never done anything to these people but be born on a land, who are wealthy in their land. And you're trying to tell me that I'm the one who hates people when I'm those people that you're trying to tell me I don't hate myself. So that is one of the problems that our people have to just really just do the best you can to come out of her, my people. Don't get caught up in what Cardi B is doing. Don't get caught up in any of this crap, this stuff that don't have anything to do with you. All of these things that you see that's thrown at you that don't have nothing to do with liberation, don't have nothing to do with you turning into yourself and eating right and learning what you need to learn to get your mind free. If it don't have nothing to do with that stuff, y'all, leave it alone. It is a distraction. It is a distraction. When I'm telling you there is a war going on, okay? There's a definitely war brewing with the Lebanese, the Iranians, the Israelis, the Palestinians, ISIS, all of these, USA, China, all of these people who are not our people, y'all. These ain't even our people. They warring now. They warring now. But y'all, a lot of people want to be distractful, looking at entertainment F that. We've been entertained so long, y'all. We don't even understand that a lot of our kids don't know who we are, don't know who their grandparents are, don't know their lineage, don't know nothing. Because and that is at our fault, but it's also by design. It's by the people who owns the media, which it ain't our people. Who owns Hollywood, that's not our people. Who put all these vaccines and destroyers and poison in our food. That is not us, because remember, we were not born well, of course, this body been born over here, but we are people who came from another land to this land and had to convert to all of these things that you see now. This is not where we really originally come from. We don't come from shaking out this and showing out that. We don't come from these things. So we have to try our best to ask the Most High, ask the universal creator, ask your ancestors. If you are a person who have been born again or come back, and who have come back like me, my mind, I was here before. That's why I'm so drawn to this, because this is really where I was before I came into this body. I come from all this craziness that was going on. I must was here at a time like that. That's why I'm speaking this way to you. And there are other people who are drawn to it too, and they don't know why. I'm telling you why. Because you was here before. You saw what happened. And when you came back here, you didn't understand what was going on. You're in a new body. You in a new body, and guess what? You don't recognize nothing that's going on, because guess what? You don't have your name, your language, your land. You all these people are telling you what to do, and if you don't do it right, you're gonna get whipped, and you gotta pick all this cotton and all this crazy stuff. And if you don't do that right, we're gonna give you lashes. We coming back, and we coming back from that to this, and we don't understand what the hell going on. When we get here, it seems like people are walking around happy, but guess what? It seems like our people have jobs, but guess what? It seems like our people have education, but guess what? They don't know who the hell they are. When you ask them, they'll tell you, oh, I'm African American. What the hell is that? I am black. That's a color. What the hell is that? I look brown. I'm colored. Well, what color are you? Black, blue, red, yellow, purple? What's that? I'm Negro. Well, that's a Spanish term, but I'm here in America. What's that? I'm a Jew, but they're not telling me that. So how can I be against myself? How can I hate others? You know what? I don't even have to spend my time hating people, because these people already hate me. The Bible said they have a persistent hatred for you, a perpetual hatred for you. I don't gotta hate you. I don't gotta hate no one, because guess what the Bible say? They already hate you. Ain't nothing you can do to your enemy to please your enemy. They will always find a way to make you feel low and be low, and to find a way to keep on mentally enslaving you over and over again. There's nothing you can do about it. Our people have to wake up. Stop kissing our enemies' butts, and go to the Bible and read it for yourself. Who these people are that are against you? Because guess what? You're not in your land. You're not in your land. Find out who is in your land, and those are your enemies. I said it. I said it. There is no need for our people to keep on tap dancing because we got $1 million job, or we making all this money. Oh, I'm gonna lose my job. We're gonna have to give that stuff up. It's gonna come a time when, guess what? You ain't gonna have, like I said, you think that you working for these people. When you get your check, you gotta pay a water bill. They own the land. You gotta pay the light bill. It goes back to them. When you want to buy food, it ain't coming from your land. It goes back to them for you to nourish yourself. So wake the hell up. Everything you do goes back to them. I saw an article, y'all. I saw an article. Let me drink this water. I said I'm going to drink it. I didn't drink it. I saw an article where it talked about it. You all probably know the story, and I'm probably going to butcher the names. So please forgive me for that. But I saw an article where this police officer and other police officers in New York, you all probably know the story, where they actually took a broomstick and they had this Haitian immigrant in custody, Laima, I can't think of his name. You all know the story, put it in the chat. And where they actually raped this man, beat this man, and took a broomstick and stuck it up the man's rectum, messed up his intestines and all this stuff in New York. This is what they did in New York, these white police officers, right? Now, he served 5 years in prison for that assault, right? Now, it said that he's out of prison now. He should have served more than 5 years in prison for that, because he's supposed to be abiding by the law, you know, trying to protect the citizens. This is what he's doing. He's probably been doing this kind of stuff. It said that when he got out of prison, he is going to be collecting a 6-figure paycheck. Now, he is being rewarded for his actions. You see how these people who they saying that we anti-Semitic, but these people who come out and do things like that against other people, to me that's a hate crime. How is it that you can do this hate crime and serve 5 years in prison and come out and you getting a salary making 6 figures? Explain that to me. How many of you all know that when y'all got out of prison, somebody that raped y'all and all, and don't tell me, oh, because we were unjustly in prison and we getting something. Yeah, we talking about something that happened in a doggone police precinct, and you're gonna sue and you're gonna be getting $1 million, some 6-figure paycheck for the rest of your life. See, the point that I'm making is when they do things against us, they get rewarded for it. They get rewarded for that. Do you think that man deserves a 6-figure paycheck for what he did to a Haitian immigrant, raping and beating and abusing that man, him and other police officers? And this goes on a lot. And when they do these things, guess what? They get time off and they get $1 million paychecks for what they do to us. And all we get is time away from home, time away from our children. No telling, some of us don't even make it out of the prison system. And we're in there for 10 to 15 some plus years. All our time is taken away. We come out there old in a place that is still against us. We can't get a job because we have a record. You can't vote. You can't do anything. You know, we are living in a lopsided society where our people have to wake up and we have to start really depending on each other to piece these puzzles together in our minds so we can know that when your ancestors or when the universal creator tell you to go, you need to know who to call on and where to go, or did you get the call too from the universal creator? You need to know that if you got money stored away and your brother or sister may need it, and I'm not saying donate to no bull crap like investing in some $1 million. I'm talking about they may need you for something for real. You know, they might need a little piece of something for food, or they might need a little something to pay the rent. I'm talking about people who are like-minded like you. We need to start joining together. If you got your people out there that want to be hoes and they're subscribing to that and they subscribing to not being family and not knowing history and not taking care of the kids, and they done just gone too far, they too far gone. They love this society. This society is gonna fall, y'all. This society, you got people that love this society. Our people, let them stay. Let them stay. You gotta let them stay, y'all. We can't deal with them. They're gone. Okay? They're gone. Everybody is not chosen. I said it. Some people are meant to die here and they ain't even coming back. Some people are. So we have to be better and do better. Okay, be better and do better. Okay, so I just wanted to enlighten you all on what I'm feeling today concerning the video, and also there's a video out of myself and Jason having a discourse on that Hitler alleged propaganda piece, alleged, that I posted on my community feed. So if you all want to go back and watch me and what I'm saying to him, that'll be awesome. And definitely support me. I am Miss Nicole Tyler, the mind of Nicole Tyler. Please support me. If you really want to support me, share my videos. I don't care if you subscribe or not, because guess what? Who is YouTube owned by? It ain't owned by my people, and you see they are cutting back subscribers, they're cutting back views and everything. If it's not going along with their agenda, or if they want me to just be a good little coon black girl. Okay, they don't want me talking about anything that I'm saying now. They don't want me waking people up, or a little coon Jew, or a little coon African American, or a little coon colored girl. Okay, all of those bywords are attributed to our people. We have so many damn names. Okay. All right, you all. I am Miss Nicole Tyler. This is the mind of Nicole Tyler. Get into it. Share the video. If you don't want to subscribe, who cares? No big deal. But I would like you to share the video, okay? And let's keep the conversation going. If you have some comments, if you want to come up under here, if you've seen some things in the news, or if you've seen things going on in your neighborhoods, if you've seen things that are waking you up, and you are different than you were last week, and you said, I can't believe that I didn't see this last week, or you're becoming into a person who is becoming awakened. I said a whole lot of becomings, right? If you are awakening to being a new person, the veil is being taken over your eyes, let me know in the comments, okay? Because we all were there. We all were people who, when we woke up, we were in a foreign land. This land is foreign to us, for real. Believe it or not, this land is foreign to us. That's why we keep on fighting for rights. Why are we fighting for rights? This ain't even really our land. We were brought over here. And I know that I want rights and things like that, but when I look at the grand scheme of things, the way the universal creator look at things, he's like, why y'all fighting for in a land that y'all were made to be slaves in, and all these things, and we just come up with all these excuses to just go along and get along, when really this society is doomed. It's doomed. You know. But anyway, let's keep the conversation going. I'm not gonna say that no more. I love you all. Thank you all for supporting Miss Nicole Tyler, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay. Mwah. Mwah.